Alright guys, welcome back to this one. We've got a crazy one today. This weekend we went to a few sales. We went to one estate sale early in the morning. It was at a farm. Did some digging. Found a few things. Rest of the day wasn't looking too good. Ended the day at a rummage sale where I will never ever again run into something like this and be as lucky as I was. So let's head over to the workbench so you can take a look. I still don't believe it. Hopefully you do. Let's see what I got. Alright guys, welcome back over to the workbench. Like I said, we got two of them today. We got an estate sale that we went to and then a rummage sale. So it was a relatively good day. Let me show you what we got picked up at the estate sale first. It's pretty small, but pretty cool stuff. So first up here, we got us a couple of um, cutters, and they are Proto 209G Proto Professional, made in the USA. So both of them are in very good condition as far as the blades go. Doesn't look like they tried to cut anything too heavy. They do have some surface rust on there. Need some cleanup. Handles are in very good shape, just dirty. So, but not too bad. Pair of Protos. Yeah, like that. So this was an old farmer's garage, bunch of stuff in the dirt, in the dust everywhere on the workbench. So had to do a little bit of digging. So next item we got here is a Vaco K36, made in the USA. It's one of those quick, I forgot what they call them, but quick assist screwdrivers. You can adjust it to hold the flathead screw in while you turn it. So that's real nice. The handle's in really good shape. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. We got us a pair of needle nose pliers, and these are Klein Tool Company. There you go. Let's see. Made for professionals. The handles are a little gunky, but again, overall, the blade, the needle nose, great condition. So not too bad there. Got us an adjustable wrench. It's a Proto 708, and it's pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. It's got some dirt in it and some gunk, so we'll need to clean that out. But I've got a few of these, so this one will probably go up on the eBay store. So check that out. Link in the description. But yeah, nice little 8-inch adjustable by Proto. All right, here's a nice screwdriver. We got a Stanley 100 Plus. This is, I believe, this is a 66-160 USA, and I think this is the 14-inch flathead. So this one's in really good shape. No real damage, no real marks. The flathead, the tip is perfect almost. Yeah, I don't know if this one was used that much. So that's a nice little pickup. We got us another screwdriver here. This one is another flathead. It's a Klein Tool Company. Yeah, it's got the little black tip on it, and again, just overall great condition. Number 605-6. Again, doesn't even look like it's been used. So that tip is in pretty much excellent condition there. So that's cool. Another screwdriver here. This is a Irwin USA, and it is a Bell Systems F5, I believe. But check it out. Check that flathead out. It's got a little bit of a nick here. Looks like maybe, I don't know, maybe they touched a little bit of electricity. But the flathead itself is in great condition. The handle's a little worn up, but Bell Systems, add that to the collection. Okay, and then we got us a couple of Proto screwdrivers. We got a number, looks like a number 1 9683. It's got a couple little teeth marks. Looks like maybe they tried to grab it with something, but it is a proto. It's straight. Overall condition of the shaft is great condition. So yeah, nice little pickup there. I love these proto handles, proto screwdrivers. Got us another proto here. It's a, let's see, this one is, I can make it out, 9086. It's one of the square shanked flatheads. Looks like it might have a little slight bend to the flathead, but I don't know. That might just be my eyes playing tricks on me. But it does have some pitting here on the shaft. So, but still a proto. I do have one of these in the collection, so you know maybe this might go up on eBay or just put it in the toolbox for a user. But like I said, love these proto screwdrivers. And then last at that estate sale was my biggest thing here. This one was marked $5, and it's a Proto Professional Tools. Check it out. Look what's inside this bad boy. We've got some Proto hex bit sockets. So they do have owner's marks on every single one of them. And I believe most of them are, this is a 17 millimeter. They're in great shape. I mean, they have been used, but they are in great shape. 14 millimeter. This one is a 1 1/2. Okay, so not all metric. So 1 1/2. This one is a 12 millimeter. So, and it looks like we've got them all the way down. This is a 3/8. This is a 5/16. This one is, let's see, 3/8. This is a 6 millimeter or 8 millimeter, 6 millimeter, and a 4 millimeter. So nice little addition to the collection here. I'm sure I have some that'll fix this setup, but for $5 to get a Proto Professional set, that's not bad at all. So, and the case is in pretty good condition overall. Again, this was like a farm barn type thing, and there was dust and dirt everywhere. So there was a lot of picking these things out of toolboxes. So that's a nice little pickup there. Okay, so that one there, that was $10 at the estate sale. So $5 for the hex bits, and the rest of it was $5. And I thought that was a really good deal. Then we went over to a rummage sale. They were doing a rummage sale for a high school, and let me just make some room here. Everything, all the tools were in a pile. They had screwdrivers with screwdrivers, sockets with sockets, pliers with pliers, so forth and so on. And everything had a sticker. So let me give you an example. So I got this big Blackhawk 1 1/2 by 1 7/16 double box and wrench, and it was marked $2. So I said, okay, so they might have some decent stuff in here. So I just started looking and digging, and there was about 3 or 4 guys there digging and looking, and but I think I was the one that was more committed. So I found these 2 wooden handle screwdrivers here. We got this one for 25 cents and this one for 25 cents. Decent, very decent looking wood handle screwdrivers. We've got a number 4 and a number 3, I believe here. Oh, I'm sorry, a number 3 and a number 2 for 25 cents. And they are Mac screwdrivers. Mac 1204 and Mac 1203. So I stand corrected, a 4 and a 3. But for 25 cents, you cannot go wrong there. So that was huge. Okay, next one These were not marked, but the guy gave them to me for 25 cents a piece. They do have owner's marks etched into them. You got a Craftsman 41583 flathead, a Craftsman, the same thing, another one 41583, and then another flathead 41581. Little funky, but overall in great shape as far as the tips go. And he gave them to me for 25 cents a piece as well. Okay. We also found in that pile, marked at 25 cents a piece, were these three Proto screwdrivers. So I got lucky with a lot of Proto stuff today. This one is a Proto 9804 flathead square, and the tip is in great shape. This one looks really good. Doesn't look like it's been abused a whole lot. Handles looks good. This one is a 9684. Looks like a number 2 Phillips. This one's seen some better days. It's got some funk on it. It's got a couple of gouges, maybe a burn mark. But for 25 cents, again, it's a Proto. And then a number 9686. Another Phillips screwdriver, Proto Professional. This one's just a little dirty. The shaft is in great condition. No issues with the handle. Just needs to be cleaned up. So, but again, 25 cents a piece. Can't go wrong there. All right, got a couple more here. We've got a SK little 1/4-inch nut driver for 25 cents. Some of these are going to have to be, seriously cleaned up because they're a little sticky in the hand, but, who knows what they were sitting in for all day out there in the sun. But, again, 25 cents. Got a little, I believe this one's a X-Lite, and it looks like it's a clutch wrench, or a clutch screwdriver. 25 cents. Shaft in great condition. The handle looks great. So, again, nice pickup there. These didn't have a price on it, but he gave them to me for 50 cents because most of the pliers were marked 50 cents. But these are a Diamond Duluth KC-18. Yeah, KC-18, and it's got the little horseshoe right there. I'm assuming they are some sort of, on the tip of my tongue, hose clamp type pliers. But if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. But just other than dirty, very nice pair of pliers there. Okay. Picked up a bunch of metric wrenches. It says made in Germany, and these were all marked again 25 cents. So it just says drop forged steel, Germany. This is a 32 millimeter and 27. 32 and 27. On the other side it's blank. This one 2825, 2426. This one is a 2123. Pretty nice condition here, I have to say. This one is a 2220. Got a little stuff on it here. I don't know exactly. Yeah, it comes off. So they just need to be cleaned up. This one is a 1918. And then last one is a 1617. So almost a set there. That's 7 wrenches, 25 cents a piece. Western Germany. What do you think? Not bad, huh? All right. I got real lucky. I found, let's see, where is it at here? I found one Craftsman. We got a Craftsman wrench, 16 millimeter, and it is a 6-point. Man, I've been lucky with these 6 points lately. And this one was marked $1. So, but for $1, I'm not passing that up. So, and it is in mint condition. So, yeah, not going to find a 6-point for $1 out in the wild too often. So, there you go. And then I picked up this wrench here, and it was marked 25 cents. And for some reason it just clicked in my head. I was like, I've seen this kind of wrench before. So I peeled the tape back, and I noticed that it had these little lines in it, and then it said DR810, and for some reason that clicked, and I turned it over, and sure enough, it's a Mac wrench. So 25 cents for this little 5/16 and 1/4 Mac wrench. Okay, so the little lines, I looked in the pile, and what do you know? I started finding all these wrenches with a little line on it. So let me show you real quick what we picked up. We've got an 18 millimeter combination Mac. We've got a 19 millimeter combination. We've got a 9/16 and 1/2 double open end for 50 cents. Oh yeah, 25. I didn't understand the pricings on these. 25, 25. Some of these were marked 50. This is a 5/8, and it's the I forgot what you call this, the socket end, but it's a Mac. So for 50 cents there. Got a 17 millimeter combination, 25 cents. A 16 millimeter. We've got a 15 millimeter. A 14 millimeter. And then another double open end 5/16 and 3/8 Mac. Excellent condition on all these wrenches. No owner's marks, no real, no real rust or anything. So that was a huge pickup. Okay. And then lastly, I don't know if you guys are gonna believe this or not, but let me make some room here, move these here. Let me move some of this up. This was the best part of this whole thing. So I go to this pile of sockets, and all the sockets said either 50 cents or 25 cents. So I start looking for the 25-cent ones, and I'm not really finding anything. So I go over to the 50-cent one, and the first one I pick up is this one, 50 cents. So I didn't recognize it straight off the bat, but I turned it over. It's a 6-point. So I said, okay, that's good. It looks like it's a impact socket. Turn it around, and it's a snap-on. A snap-on 21 millimeter impact socket for 50 cents. I could not believe it. So again, I'm looking at the style. I see these two dark lines, snap-on. So I start looking for all the sockets that look like that. I'm not looking for the snap-on, I'm just looking for the mark, for the design. And I find a 23 millimeter, a 22 millimeter, a 24 millimeter, an 18 millimeter, this is a 15 millimeter, a 17 millimeter, a 16 millimeter, and 3 more. A 12 millimeter, a 13 millimeter, and a 14 millimeter for 50 cents a piece. I don't know how or who was marketing these things, but I appreciate it. It was great. That's a complete set of snap-on impact sockets for 50 cents a piece. Again, where are you going to go find that? One last, or two last sockets. These were in the 25. I did end up finding something in the 25 cents. They're 6 points. They are Mac impact sockets. I got a 3/8 and a 1/2 6-point Mac sockets. So that's awesome. So he was going to charge me $15 for what I picked up there at the rummage sale. And when I went up to the table, there was this box sitting at the table that somebody had brought up, and I guess they didn't want it. I opened it up, and it's pretty much empty except for a few sockets. And he said, nah, just take it with the $15. Done. I said, okay. Didn't even look at it until I got back to the house. These are Blackhawk 3/8 shallow sockets, 6 points in almost mint condition. I couldn't believe it when I actually looked at it. Obviously it doesn't have all the rest of it, but that's a hell of a start to fix this into a, for my collection for Blackhawk. I don't have any Blackhawk shallow. I don't have the Blackhawk ratchet. I don't have any of the other pieces. But this is a hell of a start. So, like I said, all this, $15 plus 10 at the estate sale, $25 for all this for one day. What do you guys think? What's your favorite part? Mine? I probably would have to say these snap-on impact sockets. Let me know in the comment what you think. Have you guys ever gotten this lucky? I mean, I don't think it'll ever happen to me again. But I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know, again, your thoughts on it. We'll catch you on the next one. Please like and subscribe. And you guys have a great week. Thanks for watching.